mound today, Nolan McLean. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
24. Brandon.
And we're underway here in the home opener. That one fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side. Bellinger handed to his right. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's Juan Soto. On the ground at first, Fry. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
First base.
2 down, bases empty.
Alonso.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He circles the bases. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Aaron Judge. That one ripped but foul. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it.
And it's second. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Got him. Swings for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Jake Mangum up now for the Mets. on that fastball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a foul ball. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. One away. Here's Francisco Lindor. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Crawford takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So runner at second, 2 down. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. And a foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 over up.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score and they tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Michael Garcia. Judge moving under it and makes the grab. Back now with the Subway Series. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger gets under it, and there's 1 down. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Going 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Out to short. Lindor whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. That one hit to right. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. David Fry now at the plate. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Brenton Doyle swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Toss to Alonso. Now 2 out. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Now it's the DH, Dominic Canzone. And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to the left. Crawford. Inning over. Back now with the Subway Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Dylan Cruz. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pitch misses, and the count's full. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
He takes it on his own. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. Smoked on the ground a second. Simeon toss over to first. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mango.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Blue.
Into left center for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Lindor swings through it for strike one. Way inside. And that hit him. First and second, no outs. And here comes Bellinger. That one pulled foul. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Strike two.
That's a really good take.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases there. And a payoff pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball four. And the batter now, Dylan Dingle. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Bases juiced, no outs. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Michael Garcia up now for the Mets.
No, that's outside.
Well,
Ball.
all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one hooked foul. And a count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Mangum, the runner at third. Lindor on second. Bellinger at first. One gone.
That's the ball.
Lay off that pitch down.
Payoff pitch.
Damn.
Fouls it off. We'll do it
He was
again.
in the middle.
Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. That one is absolutely belted.
That's gay as fuck, bro. You could have did that shit before, nigga.
Back here in Queens.
Come on,
Starting
man.
fourth, Pete Alonso.
Motherfucker
Stepping in
could
now
have did that
for the
shit the one
Yankees.
before, bro. This is the fucking.
Yeah, that's downstairs
This
and
is
outside.
loaded, bro.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing
No,
outside of the
that's-
strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One up, one down. And now big number
Up next,
99,
for the
Aaron
Yankees,
Judge,
right fielder,
doubled his
Aaron
first
Judge.
time.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
This one in the air center field. Doyle should have this one. 2 away. So digging in, J.P. Crawford.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Popped up. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, David Fry.
First baseman, David Fry.
And he swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 down.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Stays alive.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up
And that's
next,
4
for the
strikeouts.
Center fielder,
Brenton Doyle
Brenton
up now for the
Doyle.
Mets.
Outside. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Strike
Yo,
3,
how
and
am I
it's
not
2-0.
hitting these?
Up
It's right in the fucking middle. Come on.
Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Willie Castro. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out, trying for three. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Make it spin, nigga. What the fuck?
I was going to just down, that's right.
Oh. I'm dying and shit.
All tied up. We're at the top of the fifth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. And it's second.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
This is again 5 in a row.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh my God.
Outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic. That one catches the zone. Full count back.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Are you kidding me, bro? Damn. Why? That's not even a shot I picked.
Golden opportunity right here. And it's fouled off. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam.
5-1.
He muscles that one out the opposite way. Watch Soto down. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Late with the swing there. Soto stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw there.
He's stole one Soto, bro. I don't even care. This is crazy.
Got him swinging. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2. And ball 1 to Judge. Next offering is fouled back. And on second, 2 down. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming around third is Soto. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was back here at Citi Field. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Foul ball. The Yankees up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Judge under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on it. On the warning track. Back here in Queens. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. New arm out of the bullpen, Brock Burke.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
That misses the zone. They're now 3-1. Swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one misses.
Outside,
So a leadoff walk. Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So up next for New York, Dylan Cruz. Up the middle, Simeon. On to first. That's the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under it, and there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Garcia in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down. Here is Marcus Semien. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz has a beat on it, but the left fielder calls him. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the... treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big one.
The new pitcher in the game, Lucas Erceg.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Battling here as he fouls it away. What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Man at first, one away. Smoke to right center. And this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Aaron Judge at the plate. Outside low. And that is ball one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Runner on at first with one gone. J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's it.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Right side. Acrobatic throw for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at six. Field. Bottom of the seventh, Kodai Senga will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Comes up empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Out to short, Crawford. Gets it to first, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. What a stop. The tag, and he's out. Back here in Queens, for the top of the 8th, Willie Castro stepping in now for the Yankees. Back up the middle and a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Ryan McMahon now at the plate. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Sean Armstrong.
Sean Armstrong.
Good.
Ground ball up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1 and 2. What a play. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 gone. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Foul ball there. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Dylan Cruz stepping in down for the Yankees. That one hammered but pulled foul. And the 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's Juan Soto. swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open.
And that one gets away at the plate. In plenty of time. The first 2 away.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Alonso at the plate now. That's ball 1.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Man at second. This one in the air right field. And it's foul. Here's the 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 11-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Alonso headed for third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Time you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground, Simeon tosses to first, and that's the end. Back here in Queens, bottom 9. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Waste no time there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Simeon, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left field. Nimmo settles under this one, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go.
That one is absolutely belted. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this.
Pa' que me la modele.